Greetings. Hello. Are we on? Is it working? Looks like it's on now. Just let me get the chat thing ready here. Pop out. There we go. Okay. Hello, hello. All right. All right. So, this is Nightmare difficulty, Ladder Season 6, doing a physical claws assassin. We named her Kinney, after Laura Kinney, the female version of Wolverine. And I have enough to make a flawless amethyst here, which I was looking on the trading website, Tradery, and people are offering Bartucks for like a perfect amethyst. So I have one, and the other claw is a 1 to assassin skill levels that I just gambled. On swap, we have a strength rune word for some crushing blow and a rare claw that we gambled really early on that has amp damage on it. I was using Rattle Cage, but now I put on Soaks of the Victor. And I was using, let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, we have Ravenfrost. Somebody gave me Ravenfrost. So that's kind of nuts. We're insanely decked out right now for the point we're at. 2-piece Saigons for the 10% lifesteal, 30% increased attack speed. A lifesteal ring with dexterity, attack rating, poison res, gold find. A Ravenfrost. Tier Haunch has all res, dex and strength and run walk. Soaks the Victor for a skill. A 3 to martial arts amulet. And then we have Wormskull for more lifesteal. Bartucks, 1 to all skills, 19 max damage. Claw. So, and we do have, I did find this too. A large charm with 3 1922. Like, we're in our mercenary has got a stealth and an ancient's pledge, and then he's just got this magic sword, amp damage on striking with 1 to 133 lightning damage. I mean, he doesn't really attack with the sword often, but I guess the minuscule chance that he just hits someone and amps them. So we can work on getting him a spirit sword and like an Ort Soul, you know, helmet for a few extra skills. And anyway, like, we're really good right now. So, and I was using the Rattle Cage, like I said, for the crushing blow, but right now the extra skills is actually kind of just better for the point we're at. So we're on Act 2. So let's do that. I haven't done anything yet in Act 2. So Raidament, I guess. Let's do Raidament, get the Book of Skill. That'll be fun. Let's see here. Points right now. We have, here, I guess I'll show that. We have 19 points into Claw Mastery, 20 into Dragon Claw. Look at the Dragon Claw at level 28 right now. Attack rating 715%. Damage 531%. Look at the Dragon Claw damage on the sheet here. 1500 damage with the Bartucks. And we're level 45. We're doing good. This is going to be fine. So, and we have 26% lifesteal. Okay? So, although you can't lifesteal from these guys, but still. I'm going to check that spike shield, because if it's 2 sockets, it's 1. was gonna say if it's 2 sockets, then eventually maybe we could make a Splendor for the Mercenary to get him 1 to skills with some faster cast, you know? What's this Dragon Shield? Fire res. So off stream, I did like some bail runs in like Terror normal, terrorized World Stone like normal. This was like a couple days ago, and I was just looking at stuff on like Tradery and things like that, and I was just like, yeah, I kind of want to play ladder again now because I feel like there's a bunch of stuff I can use and get. So that's why I'm jumping back on now. Also on ladder right now, like if you have like Ist and Mal runes and stuff, you can get like perfect facets. Oh hey, 3 to Sanctuary, 4 with 1 to Fist of Heavens, 4 socket War Scepter. Would that make any like a good rift? I don't know. Might be a decent base for that. I would prefer Caduceus, but you know, maybe somebody will want it. I don't know. But yeah, so we're kind of just crushing right now. I feel like Nightmare is probably going to be a breeze. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes when we get to the other acts. But right now, it's like, I mean, I'm just like one-shotting things. Like, look at this. Oh yeah, I have Cloak of Shadows too, so I can put an end to a lot of those guys shooting me, you know, like this. Yeah, wow. Too easy, right? Level 2. Let's get this book of skill and read it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I see that there are people watching and stuff, so thanks for coming by. I'm just on Nightmare, in case you're just joining. My assassin is physical damage, Dragon Claw assassin, using our claws as our primary weapons, and Dragon Claw as our primary attack, even though it's a finishing move. Just kind of using it, you know? It hits twice, which is cool. So, boom, 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 like that. And that's good to know, because then you can put in things like this on the offhand, you know? If you, I have these on swap. I have a strength for crushing blow, and then this for amp damage. I can actually, each one of those gets a chance then, you know? But on main I have Bartuk's, and then just a skill that I gambled, Mage Killer's Blade Talons of Slaughter. 10 to 33 damage. But then look at the Bartuk's, 87 to 153 at level 42. Yeah. The assassin only has like a few unique claws in the whole game. There's like a wrist sword, a battle cestus, a greater talon, and then there's a feral one, I think it's called. The one that's the fire lizard, you know, with the fire damage on it and the fire res. And that's it. There's no other uniques. There is the Chaos Rune Word, of course. You can do Plague in a claw, Pattern in a claw. Haven't made any of those. I've actually never made a single... Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't made any of those rune words in claws, but I have made this, I guess. Strength. I've made that. I've made that in claws a couple times. Gokum. It says, Wish Act 3 Merc would cast a specific lower resist spell, but only in their specification. Like a lightning... Like lower lightning resistance or something like that, you mean? Well, you can sort of get that if you get a plague sword on him. Or you could just shop a lower resist wand or dagger and cast it yourself. Excuse me. Cast it yourself, you know. Level 3. Yeah, I mean, immunities are kind of a big thing in this game. The Sunder Charms, I'm glad the Sunder Charms still require lots of gear to make effect. Oh, there we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. A gem shrine. Okay. Yeah, like I was going to say, it's good the Sunder Charms don't just break the immunity like all the way down or something. It's nice that they retain 95% because the game would just be insanely easy then. Before Sunder Charms, whenever I would make characters in this game, I would always try to make them in a way that was like, okay, how can I deal with at least 2 immunities at least? You know? That was kind of like how I would always think about the game before Sunder Charms came on. I'm glad they're in the game, though, because it just means more options, you know? And you still have to, like, find them and be a certain level to use them, so I think and you have to beat the game, so I think it works out, actually. Yo. We got that guy pretty good. So that's nice. There was a gem shrine there, and I have a perfect amethyst now, which I could trade. Which I could trade for another Bartux. Someone had posted a Bartux for a perfect amethyst. I told you, I said before too, when I started the the assassin this ladder, I was like, it's gonna be really easy to get gear for this thing, like not like end game gear, but just up and running gear, you know? Like, I'm gonna be able to deck out this thing pretty easily, and already between the stuff we found, the stuff I traded for, and some of the stuff people gave me, it's like, yeah, we're already crushing. And it doesn't cost a lot. Whoa. Cloak of Shadows. Telly stomp that dude. Oh, man. And we leveled up. Perfect execution. That was cool. So now we have 2 skills to add. Ooh. Well, let's just cap off Claw Mastery. There. Dragon Claw and Claw Mastery are maxed now. So that's as good as that's going to get. So we could do a point into Tiger Strike. That would make us stronger. There's Shadow Master, Shadow Warrior. More burst of speed. Or I could try to get down to Blade Shield, which is something that I think I want. I think Blade Shield will be cool. Let's do that. Let's start putting points over into Blade, get down into Blade Shield, because that'll just be nice to cast and stack on to everything that I'm doing already. Tony Montana says 1 in Tiger Strike. Go Tiger. Oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, I already put it in Blade Sentinel, so I can start making my way down to Blade Shield. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of levels left. I'm only level 46. So, should be alright. And I have 55 stat points. Do I need any stats for any gear? No. You need 100 to use the Shadow Killer. 100 in each. And I have... Although, let's see. If I take this off, I can't use it. So... Let me just look. Is there anything else that's giving me a bunch? 20 dex on the Ravenfrost. 10 strength on... Yeah, so how about like... At least 20 points into strength, because... There we go. And then... I'll do... Our attack rating's alright now, so I guess I'm just gonna do life. Let's get our life up. Here we go. Huge bump to life there. Let's talk to this lady, Atma, to finish that quest off. So over here too, this is what... I have a bunch of like bases and stuff, like... So I put this in here. It's a ethereal 3-socket longsword. Maybe make a crescent moon for the mercenary at some point if I stick with him. Just found this 4-socket war scepter. 3 to sanctuary, 1 to fist of heavens. I don't know if there's any hybrid paladins out there on ladder, you know. But also a great helmet, 2 sockets to make a lore if I need to. We have a demon head. F2 socket pike for like, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking like low level stuff, but I don't think I don't know if I'll start another character. And then for the characters that like to use self-wield infinity, you know, here's a 4-socket scythe. I think I put that up. I would trade that for like a Lemurine or something if someone wanted that. Let's see. Is that it? I think that's kind of it right now. I also found a Hell Plague, 2 to fire skills. I don't really need that, so I guess I'll sell it. Whoops, I didn't mean to equip it, but I just found it and I just thought I'll stick it in the stash for a second. And then I also found this, the Endless Hail. Did you guys see my video on that? This bow is +5 to strafe, Amazon only, which kind of sucks. It'd be cooler if it was like strafe O skill. Would also, but there's no animation though. If you saw my video on this, there's no animation coded into the game for strafe for any characters except Amazon. So I did have 2 versions of this on my Dear D2R dev video. And the second version gave it a freezing arrow, or not freezing arrow, ice arrow, which is the middle one. There's cold, ice, and then freezing. It gave it ice arrow since there's no unique or rune word or anything in the game that gives you an ice arrow. So anyway, just gonna sell the Endless Hail. I don't think there's any reason to keep it, you know, even though it looks super cool. And then check out this. I did find 2 pieces of Tankreds. So if I wanted to magic find, I could put on those 2 pieces and get 78% magic find. I would lose some martial arts and some lifesteal, but we might be okay, you know. So maybe I keep on those 2 pieces for the magic find and try that out for a little bit and just see how that goes. All right, onward to... We're going to go to the maggot lair, I guess. Blue claws. I doubt those will have any skills on them. Yeah. So we're still like killing stuff really easily, even though I got rid of that amulet that had 3 to martial arts on it. It doesn't really seem to be affecting us. Stony Tomb. Mercenary's kind of getting beat up a lot. He's got 75 lightning res. Still hurting him quite a bit. Another amethyst. Yeah, I guess I'll grab it for now. Maybe we'll find a couple more so I can make another flawless. Run walk, poison res, magic find. Is there any difference? I'm trying to see if I feel a difference with running. Kinda not, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm that much slower because of my burst of speed. So I just gained... So now my magic find is at, let's see, 101%. It's kind of nice. Jeez, those guys are actually doing a lot of damage. Flawless emerald, there we go. There's a big pack of dudes. There's looks like there's like some champions in here. So I'll take them out. Yeah, see, we're just kind of like crushing right now, man. Like, I'm just rushing through now. Sam Gold says, hey man, love your content, especially the off-meta builds. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I had 2 videos out recently. The one came out this morning, the Frozen Death Knight. I don't know if you saw that or not. Two to battle orders on this. Yeah, whatever. And then I did have a nice big upgrade for my Toxic multi-shot Amazon the other day, where she's like reaching 10k damage now with her strafe and guided arrow. Multi-shot's almost at like 8k, and like 95% of that damage is poison.
I can't carry anymore.
Light plate, 2 sockets. Dead Parrot says, yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, Dead Parrot? Sam Gold says, yeah, I saw that Death Knight one while having breakfast. Very cool build. Yeah, ice cool. Thanks, man. The Death Knight one is like, it's kind of stretching. It was stretching the off-meta stuff quite a bit because the build is like barely... It's like on the line between viable and not viable. You know, like, I didn't take it to like the Chaos Sanctuary. I could. It's just that I didn't really. Oh, hey, there was a gem shrine right there. I just clicked on it on accident, and I got another flawless. And lucky that it went for that one and not this flawless emerald. Cool. But yeah, so it kind of, you know, the theme-wise, it worked out beautifully, and it took me a while to put it together. I literally had to wait for the last ladder to end before I could even make the build, because I didn't have the shield I wanted, and I didn't have Metamorphosis. But yeah, so that's how long I've had that build in mind, though, is since the last ladder. When I had my monk druid that I was doing. Alright, let me put these back on. These are a little faster, actually. Okay, why can't I find out where to go? What is happening? Is it... No, it can't be up here, because that doesn't look like a... Jeez. I'm just running around the desert. No idea where to go. Dude, what? Is it over there? Is it that little space in the side of the wall? No way. No. Okay. Alright. Dead Parrot says her armor looks cool as hell. What is it about blue armors that look so good in this game? Yeah. I know. The Silks of the Victor. Look at it. Look at it. It looks amazing for some reason. There's like purple clothing underneath all this like samurai-like armor. And then she has blue like plates coming off here and shoulder pad. It looks really cool. Yeah, for some reason blue looks majestic in this game. Oh, it's over here. It's right there. I can see. No, it's not. Dude. I think I've run around this entire map. No, wait. There's one little teeny spot up here. There it is. Wow. That's the armor I gave you. Yeah, yeah. Someone gave me this. It was you? Okay. Yeah, so I put this on instead of the rattle cage for a bit because the extra skill was actually making my Dragon Claw a lot stronger. So I have a skill here, 3 skills on the Bartux, a skill there, and yeah, and that was actually helping more than even the Crushing Blow was. Like, it seemed like I was just killing stuff just fine, you know? And I did find Tancred's helmet, and someone gave me the amulet. So 2 pieces of that is giving me 78. Wow, another flawless amethyst. There we go. Those are good because yeah. Those are good because I can actually like trade for some undesirable uniques and stuff like that. Alright, let's move. Oh, here we go. Elite pack here. Jewel. I specifically teleported that to that guy just so I could open that chest. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go down the stairs. Waypoint. Here we go. Here's some elite guys. Blood Grumble. Boom. I think our durability's getting low. A little bit. We're still good though. Assassin is pretty nice with how versatile the character is. I mean, you have a form of teleport at least with this character. With Dragonflight. Even though you need an enemy to use it. You know, that's kind of like one way they could have solved the teleport issue is they could have just gave characters like a situational version of it, you know, so that everyone has like something, you know, but whatever. Part of the imbalance of the game is actually kind of part of what makes it good. Atlantis IRL says, "What up?" with an exclamation point. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming by. I'm just playing ladder. I felt like getting somewhere. There's like, what's cool about ladder is certain things are like cheaper on ladder too, if you're trying to trade for stuff, you know? I don't really have much to trade. I have a perfect amethyst now. That's like the most valuable thing I have. And maybe like a 4-socket scythe for somebody who wants to self-wield an infinity, but at this point they probably already have it. But you know, I put it on Tradery and asked for a lemon for it. See if anybody wants it. I highly doubt anyone will bite, but you know, we'll see. Far Oasis. And you know, things like facets and stuff though are a lot cheaper on ladder. So it would be kind of cool to maybe see what we can procure by the end of the ladder. Does anyone know when this ladder will go to? It's got to be for like a freaking while, right? Devil poison. He's dead. Drink of thine own poison, devil. Is that a quote? Did I quote Shakespeare or something? I don't know. Seems like a quote. I feel like I'm quoting something. Dimensional blade. No. Beetle burst is gone. Bone helm with 2 sockets. I already have a 2-socket helm that I can use. It would be cool if the mercenary, if like weapons, shields, and helmets appeared on the mercenary. That would be really cool. Even if it was just those things and not even armor, but just those things would be pretty cool. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to implement either. It's already like part of the game, you know? Mr. Leslie says, "Sup, dude?" Atlantis says, "Are you feeling better from your surgery?" So yeah, man, I'm doing a lot better. I'm still like really tired. Like I actually just had an appointment today where I had to go check in at this the office that's like post-surgery checkups basically. And they checked my abdomen, they looked at my like scarring and how that's healing and stuff. They looked at the scar tissue and like where the incisions were for the surgery and everything. And they did some tests, like just basic like palpating, you know, and just like feeling for things, having me like try to push and like cough and stuff like that. And they said that like I was pretty much where I was at, and I told them I was like exhausted, you know, and they're like, that's normal. And so my weapon broke. So I'm supposed to go back to work like next week, but something happened to my shoulder though, like after the surgery. Like I woke up from the surgery and my shoulder has all been messed up ever since. And like in the operating room, like this hurts right now doing this, but you're like spread out like this in the operating room with your arms out, and you're like, you know, on the table or whatever. And first, I don't know if it like my arm was just pulled in the wrong direction too far or something for a while or what, but like my shoulder just hurts all the time. And like it's like if I just like lift it more than like this much even, it just hurts. And so they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to go see like a sports medicine doctor and all this stuff now for that. And that the problem with that is that at my job I have to like lift stuff all the time. So I was like, okay, so now I'm gonna have to go figure out what's wrong with my shoulder. And I don't know if it was really like something they did or if it was more just like something that was already kind of injured and then just got like worse from the positioning I was in, you know. But anyway, so that's kind of how I'm doing. Like I'm feeling a lot better. But I'm still not sleeping that good. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I bet I'm healing fine, I think. Dead Parrot also said, if you ever get desperate, I have a 10 max, 54 AR, 7 runwalk GC, probably worth a little bit. If not, would help your build. Yeah, dude, that would definitely help. I would definitely trade you for that, though, because that's a really nice charm. I don't think I should, don't give it to me, you know? Atlanta says, well, that's good to hear. Still on the mend. Damn on the shoulder, though. Yeah. JP says, happy Easter, everybody. Yes, chocolates and bunnies, right? Is that what it's about? But yeah, happy Easter, JP. Thanks, man. But yeah, just Dead Parrot. I don't want to. If you were thinking of donating it, I don't think you should. I think you should definitely hold on to that for yourself, or if you can get a good trade out of it, then so be it. JP says, you don't know, aren't you Christian? I was just joking, dude. I know Easter is about the resurrection of Jesus. I know that. Atlanta says, when I was a kid, I used to have a slight fear of any side pains or anything, thinking it could be appendicitis. My grandpa had an old school scar. Yeah, well, trust me, when it's actually appendicitis, you'll know. You'll be in 20 out of 10 pain for sure. It'll hurt a lot. Yep. You'll know. It'll feel like you're being stabbed over and over again without stopping. Like right in your gut. That's what it feels like. And it doesn't stop. You can't sleep. You can't fall asleep or anything. It just doesn't stop. But yeah, so don't worry, man. Don't be afraid of that. And then when it does happen, you'll be in too much pain to kind of worry about it anymore, you know? Does that make, if that makes sense? Luckily, we're really good at just removing it now. So, I'm actually really lucky because, like, I got to go get surgery at the place that I work, So it's like, they did an excellent job and they used the absolute latest technology for it, which is like a robot, There's a monster shrine here, but no monsters around. Like, should I draw somebody over to it? Yeah, let's see. Let's run over here. Don't kill them. This way. Did he kill them? Come on, dude. Dude, he killed him. Oh, well. JP says, what is your current profession? I'm a respiratory therapist at a level 1 trauma hospital. I work in the ICU and in the ER. My primary thing is managing all of the ventilators. That's like my expertise. Oh, dude, I need a There's another gem shrine. Tell them to roll the footage back. What happened to your shoulder? They violated you while you were under. You can get millions. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I like, my shoulder is just really messed up. Like, it just hurts a lot. And yeah, I guess I could, I don't know. I guess I could ask. I wasn't really thinking about it like that, but maybe I should look into that. Antlers. Whoops, don't want those. Another perfect amethyst. Dude, we're rich now. I remember at first you thought it was trapped air. Oh, well, so I was just kidding though. Atlantis, no, that was the case still. Because of the way the surgery goes, they make these incisions and then there's these like robot probe things, and then they inflate your abdomen with air so that they can actually like visualize the appendix and easily remove it. So once that's done and, you know, the air's vacuumed out and they like close you up, there's air that still gets trapped in there though, and then it has to just like diffuse through, and you have to like burp and like fart it out basically. So yeah, so yeah, that's what the air was, and that was really painful, and it was like up here mostly. It was in my shoulders, but it was like above them, like what are these, like your delts or whatever? I don't know. So yeah, it was like up here in my, like near my neck, even my clavicles, my ribs, and that was really painful. The all that air pain. 2 sockets on the sword, and this what I'm talking about. My shoulder's different. This is like the muscle, like it's almost like rotator cuff type pain or something. I don't know, man. It just hurts, and like. So anyway, that's part of what my meeting was today at the doctor's, is they were like asking me how I was feeling, how I was doing, like, and if I'd be ready to go back to work next week, you know? And I was just like, I mean, in terms of the appendix thing, like that's all seems to be healing fine, but now my shoulder is freaking messed up and I don't know how I'm supposed to work with that, you know? And they're like, what? Like, what's wrong with your shoulder? I'm like, well, I don't know. I woke up, you know? And then, like, my shoulders just hasn't stopped hurting ever since. Like, my shoulder hurts more now than my freaking belly does, where I was, like, cut open, you know? Chuck T says, I hear you on the shoulder. Yeah, have you ever, like, torn your rotator cuff or something, dude? Or, like, I don't know if that's what it is or not, but it's like I can't do anything with it. So anyway, sorry I'm talking about my shoulder so much. It's really interesting, I'm sure. But thanks for the concern, guys. So, let's see. Arcanas, or Cathans. Bunch of lightning damage on this. So anyway, what have you guys been up to? Attack rating, 94%. So we have 94% chance to hit in here. Pretty good. Are you allowed to pre-buff with other weapon types for your rules? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's fine. I could pre-buff. Atlantis has been messing around with Skyrim. Dude, you know, I've actually never played that, but I had a really, really good buddy. We were like in a band together, and I watched him play it for like a week. Like I would just like sit there and like play guitar while he would just like play Skyrim all day. I've been messing around with Skyrim. I like Spirit and such. Yeah, like I could pre-buff stuff. I don't think there's any problem with that. 3-socket shield? No. I need a 2-socket shield for my mercenary. Okay, let's see. So it's going to take a bit to get down to Blade Shield. I can't even get to it for another 3 levels. We'll just do more life here. Let's see, almost... Chuck T says I almost torn it and then it healed. Swam left-handed for 2.5 months. Been playing solo TTRPG Iron Sworn lately. I'm sorry, can you tell me what TTRPG is? I'm like blanking on what that could be. And but yeah, swam 2.5 months with 1 arm. Intelligent DD says gold find is on. Dude, it's funny you mentioned that because I was actually I did find some like bow and crossbow gloves with gold find, and like the ice rune word has like a ton of gold find on it, you know. I was thinking of building a gold find Amazon actually and showing it as a build on the channel or something. So that's cool, man. That's cool that you're making that. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, table talk games. Gotcha. Sorry, man. I didn't know what the lingo is for that. I don't really play a lot of board games or anything. I have played some, but it's been a while. I did play Dungeons and Dragons though when I was like a kid with like my cousins and stuff, and we used to love it. Atlanta says, did I already read that? Game is surprisingly good even after all these years. I started a playthrough and got re-addicted. Yeah, so Skyrim is really good still. That's cool. Aren't there like lots of good mods and stuff too for that game now though, where you can really spruce it up a lot? Intelligent DD says, not too hard to get 1,000% extra gold find and gold skin looks sick. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's cool, man. I definitely do want to try to make a gold find at Amazon at some point. Okay, the gems are starting to flow. I should check. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, so I'm on Tradery right now, and like it says someone made an offer for something on non-ladder, you know, and then when I click on it, it just says there's no offers. So it doesn't say they rescinded the offer though. I had a 4-socket, 3 to bow and crossbows, 14 enhanced damage, matriarchal bow, up there, which is worth a high rune for sure. And it said they made an offer, and then nothing there. Anyway, so, and I did place an offer for a perfect amethyst on another Bartux for this character, and but the guy didn't respond yet. Rot Heart, the Locust, is that what it said? Yeah. And Banebrow. Okay, which way? Which way? Up here? Looks like it's got to be up here. We're still in level 1. Jeez. Gem activated. Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember when? Do you guys remember when there was like that secret message in the gem thing, and we all thought it was gonna be like their way of secretly telling us there's gonna be like an Act 6. That would have been so cool if they would have actually pulled off something amazing like that. Flawless Sapphire. Yeah, now it's all... Now it's all flowing, man. Okay. Eric Schaefer said it does something, but it's not a stat buff. Really? Well, I didn't press it, so... Mercenary leveled up. Shoot. I went the wrong way. He may have meant it just says gem activated. Yeah. It would be really cool if there was like a nice, cool secret that nobody figured out. Like, it was something, like, what if it, you know, like, what if it was like, oh, if you bring, like, a perfect skull to the Hellforge or something, you can, like, you know, reactivate it and try to get another rune or something. I don't know. Like, it would just be cool if there was just, like, a little secret in the game that allowed you to do something. Okay. I'm literally going, like, the wrong way every time right now. Did you guys see there's new footage coming out from people who got to play the first, like, part of Path of Exile 2? And they're saying it's, like, really hard. And I was like, awesome. That sounds good. It sounds really good. And there's even things like... There's even things in there that people were talking about that reminded them of D2, like how... there were like there was almost like immunities. Like there were like things that were resistant to certain things, you know? And so they had to like... do like... utilize a few different skills and stuff, and I was like, dude, that sounds awesome, you know? Because in Path of Exile 2, you're able to hybridize the character with the skill allocation and like the weapon swaps and everything. So yeah, I thought it was looking really good, man. I was hearing really good things about it, and I was actually happy that people were struggling with the game at first and saying that it felt really hard, you know? I was like, well, that's good, because when D2 first came out, man, this game was hard. You know? Ches OP says, yeah, this MF Easter egg is huge. Not sure how it wasn't public before recently. David Brevik didn't even know about it, says Dead Parrot. Oh, yeah, the soul... Yeah, you guys are talking about the Soul Letter Unlimited MF secret. Yeah, dude, that secret was nuts. I saw that on Mr. Llama's channel a while back. I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. Now, that is amazing. If the ghosts, or the souls or whatever, do that dance and those letters that they make, then you get like a huge MF buff. I've actually never tried it myself, but I watched Llama do it. But yeah, but I was saying too that I really am excited for some PoE 2 stuff, man. Like, I think it's looking really good. Absolutely demolished. Okay. I'm glad they keep pushing it back so they can polish it. Yeah, I think they need to take as much time as it needs. Like, I'm not in a rush to get it out, and I think that's fine. Yeah. Look at all the wealth. Look at all the wealth here. Do you see it? And now a flawless ruby. $25 poison damage over 5 seconds at level 24. I'm a sucker for poison charms. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it though, alright? I'm just gonna get rid of it. There. I don't need it. You don't need it, Mike. It's okay. You have plenty. I can't wait for PoE 2. I'm glad they keep pushing it back so they can polish. Oh, yeah, you already read that. Sorry, Dead Parrot. All right, and Lost City's right here, next to the waypoint. Beautiful. Champion Tomb Creeper. This little Tomb Creeper over here. Creeping on the tombs. There's the lights out. Okay. Trying to find Valley of the Snakes now. Ancient tunnels. Blue antlers. Could it be? No. What are all these guys doing over here? They were in a corner by themselves, a whole group of them. Waypoint, nice. Is this it? This is it. There we go. Dead Parrot says, did you get a chance to finish FF7 yet? Not sure if you mentioned it or not. So, I haven't finished. I'm right near the end, though. I'm in, like, the last... I'm about to go to, like, to the last, like, section. The big last section of the game, which could take several hours still, you know? But that's where I'm at. I have to, like... I did, like... dude, I'm over 100 hours in that game. And I didn't beat it yet, still. On the first playthrough. It's like, that's how big that game is. There's a lot of side content in that game. And it's actually, like, pretty good side content, honestly. They have a lot of, like, side quests and stuff that are, like, unique to the areas. And have storylines that, like, are unique to certain characters and stuff. It's not just, like, fetch this, fetch that, and do the same thing a million times. Like, there's a bunch of different stuff. And there's lots of, like, mini games and all kinds of stuff. And all of it like unlocks things for like you and your teammates and for your like combat and everything. It's pretty good. Like they actually did a really good job of creating the open world aspect of the game and not making it like super freaking repetitive and boring. They made it pretty good. Greater Claws, 2 to Fade, 1 to Cobra Strike. Ethereal. Should I just use these until they break, since they're more damage right now? Yeah. That's cool. I'm just using these ethereal claws now for the heck of it. They'll probably last kind of a while, actually. That was probably like the concept originally for like ethereal stuff, was like, yeah, it'll be stronger, and so you'll just use it till it breaks, and it'll be kind of like a 50% damage buff. I wonder if that was like their thinking about ethereal items when they first created them, you know? Dead Parrot says, man, I need to play the original. Yeah, I highly recommend it, dude. I think it's great if you're willing to, like, you know, go back and play a pretty dated game. If you have the ability to modify it, though, like on PC, I highly recommend that. You can get like 60 frames per second, widescreen, HD backgrounds with new character models. It's really, really great, honestly. There's atmospheric ambiance and noise and shadows and like footsteps that you can add. You can even do the whole thing fully voice acted. A fan project modded and fully voice acted the original Final Fantasy VII, and like it's pretty dang good, actually. Like there's a little bit of like, you know, this was fan made performance in it somewhat, but for the most part, when you play it and you're like, dude, this was fan made, it sounds pretty good for what it is. So yeah, if you are going to play the original Dead Parrot, there is a way to do it that at least brings it to a much better looking place than it currently is, you know, if you don't mod it. And a Spendin. Is this Krante Vormir? It is the Krante Vormir. This thing is sweet. I always liked this item. It's got run walk, 50% increased attack speed, 197% enhanced damage it rolled, slows target by 35%, minus 70 to monster defense per hit, physical damage received reduced by 10%. Can't that physical damage received reduced, can't that roll higher or not? But anyway, I don't know if you guys remember on my Fire Barrage Paladin where I used Hydras and the Demon Crossbow. I had an ethereal one of these upped on an Act 5 Barbarian Mercenary with a Vamp Gaze, and then he had a 4-socketed Jeweler's Armor of Amakai with 4 Soul Runes in it for damage reduced 41. So he had like physical damage reduced by 30% and flat damage reduced by 41 using this thing. This is a cool item, actually. It just doesn't have the greatest use cases, you know, but I think it's a really cool item. Nick says, been waiting for a live. Welcome back, man. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, good to be back. I've been wanting to. I just hadn't been like feeling like I was gonna be able to do one. You know, I just felt like I was too tired, and it's hard for me to sit for a while and stuff too on some of those. So anyway, yeah, this is the first day where I felt good enough to like do one. And I might get tired because I'm still recovering, you know, from the surgery and everything. So if that's the case, I might just, you know, I might have to duck out at some point. But so far so good. Crystal Sword. Could it have 4 sockets? So I can make Spirit from a mercenary? 3 sockets. No. Hang on a second. Look at these guys just standing around. How good is Cloak of Shadows? Jeez. That is crazy. We're just picking them off one by one. Okay, well. A flamberge, anyone? No. Demon Hide, gloves. Magic Find, but no.
Serpents.
Alrighty.
Expected worse.
Assassin spells are kinda sick, says Dead Parrot. Tax Cut. I love PDR builds. PDR. Let me think. PD. Physical damage reduction builds? Is that what you mean? Yeah. I got it. I was like, PDR. Yeah. Me too, I think. Alright, I don't think I need to keep these anymore. One Cobra Strike, huh? Krante Volmir. Cool item. So, this thing has Cobra Strike on it. Look at that. I don't even really need it, though. It does give a little attack rating. But I have Mana Steel and a bunch of Life Steal. So... whatever. Let me in. Let me in.
Good day.
Oh, I gotta talk to Drognin. That's right. The thing you... yeah, I figured it out. There was a little bit of a delay, I think, with the stream. So, look at this. Okay, look at this. Gnarled Staff of Frozen Orb. Level 1 Frozen Orb. 33 charges. Like, come on. It's so bad. Level 3 Nova. 41 charges. These are so, like, it doesn't make sense why they're so bad. I wish they scaled with the characters, like, level and difficulty and stuff like that, so that you could actually, like, utilize them in case you ran into something that was resistant to, like, whatever. That would be cool then. Charges would be a lot cooler then. But whatever. Level 1 Bone Spirit. Level 2 Confuse. You know, that's... we pretty much have that with Cloak of Shadows. Okay. Alright, let's go in. You can basically negate all damage with it. Yeah, true. I still think Nat's set is sick set. I've used it for some strange builds before. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more then. I haven't tried piecing a lot of her set together. I have used, obviously, the chest piece quite a bit, though. Because I have some facets in it. And I have pre-buffed with it on some assassin builds, too. Spirit Mask. 2 volcano, 1 shockwave. Hey, did you guys hear about shockwave? Sad, isn't it? That's such old news, too. Yeah. The Shockwave Druid is no longer with us. And yeah, so I actually should show my Immortal Sorceress again because I have a new setup for her that I haven't shown. And she does way better now. Like and I didn't do what everyone kept telling me to do in the previous Immortal Sorceress videos. I was like being really stubborn about that. I was like, no, I'm not going to do what max roll says or whatever. I don't want to look it up. I don't care. I want to do it the way I want to do it. So I should show that again. Yikes, the poison. It hurts. Bring it on, dudes. Bring it on. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Oh, yeah. A 4-socket scythe. Yeah. Those are pretty common. Waypoint. All right. I'm going to start going this way, and then I'm going to go the other way. And maybe that's how I'll get it on the first try. Props to the Palace music, says Tax Cut. I know. And then Nick says, do you have any idea if you will run another live off-meta character this ladder once you complete Hell with this character? If so, any idea what build? I haven't thought about that yet. I was thinking of maybe just like really trying to push this character more. Just because I wanted to see if I could get like I wanted to see if I could do a lot more of the content with this character, and oh hey, Venom Ward, this will come in handy at some point. More of the content, and I do want to try to see if I can get like a Chaos Rune Word and stuff like that, and because I've never made one before, maybe even a Plague on this character, you know, too, and that would require finding really good bases, obviously. Or just like, so that would require some grinding and some farming and stuff too, right? So like, I kind of wanted to see if I could actually, you know, make this character get some of that stuff. I was even thinking that it might be kind of sick to craft like Metamorphosis and Beast and use Beast in the offhand with the bear and get, you know, the Mark of the Bear and like really get all that stuff going, because like if you have the attack speed good enough and our run walks good enough with our like gear, then maybe we could even bypass like using burst of speed and go into fade instead, which would just be kind of nasty, you know. Oh my gosh, my plan worked. I faked the game out. I went up and then I turned around and went down. And we got it on the first try. Is that how you're supposed to do it? Did I just hack this? Dead Parrot says, hey, peace out, Michael. Hope you find some good stuff, brother. I'll have to finish up video later. All right, man. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, dude. And Tax Cut says, Whirlwind with Beast. Chaos would be fun. Yeah, I know. Like, I do want to try to get the Chaos Rune Word, Plague Rune Word, like in Claws, Metamorphosis again. I also haven't made... I have never made, like it might be fun to make a couple Barbarian Helms with, like, some of those new rune words, you know? Like the one that absorbs lightning or something. Speaking of absorbing lightning, we just found a charm with lightning resist on it, which is good. 30. That'll come in handy, too. See, I feel like I'm starting to find things already that are going to just come in handy later, you know? But yeah, Nick, so that's kind of what I was thinking is, like, I was thinking of just, like, trying to stretch this character a bunch instead. I didn't really... With my Monk Druid, for example, I did kill D-Clone twice. The first time was with help, the second time by myself. But I didn't do, like, much else with him, you know? Part of that was just, like, time. I didn't have time. But yeah, so we'll see, like... I might get really into it, and we'll see if, like, if there's people trading a lot on ladder and stuff. I don't know. The ladder, like... I should look which symbol is it? Square, okay. It should be nearby. Music here is sick too. That like that's a really cool like synth bass type sound. Are you poisoned still or not? No. Venom Ward looks kind of sick. That might actually come in handy right now, the Venom Ward. Because aren't there going to be a bunch of guys shooting poison around here? Actually, there's not in here. So, never mind. Darn, Mercenary died. I should have teleported with him away. Like Dragonflight on a guy. Blight Touch. Yeah, there were like 2 sets of unique guys in there.
Impossible.
Increase speed, Iron Skin, Spear Mastery, 3 sockets. It's like having Run, Walk, and Defense, and Attack Rating and Crit Chance, all on one helmet, you know? I don't know, like... Spear Mastery Battle Cry. It's not really that great, though. Okay. Steel Scarabs are going down. All right, we go. Okay. Good thing we found that Grand Charm for 30 lightning res just now, right before we walked in here. Alright, town portal. I kind of want to grab my mercenary back and make sure I just do a better job keeping him alive. Iron Skin, Taunt, Frenzy with 3 open socket never seem to appear in Barbarian Helms. Yeah, I know, man. Like, I don't know if Taunt and... I don't know if Frenzy can, you know? I don't think it can on, like, a base helm. Good day! Let's sell this. 30 grand. Nick says, we will watch either way, lol. Sorry if I read that really late. Venom Ward. So, I'm keeping this Venom Ward because if there's an instance where I really need Poison Res bad, we have it covered right there. So, that's why I'm going to keep that. Do we have... let's see. Claw... Any claws that... Strange Bastard Sword of Excellence. 300 to attack rating. What a strange bastard sword of excellence. It's funny. Alright, okay. Continue on. My mercenary's bugged, look. He's green still. I just realized my cold res is -10. That's kind of bad for this boss. Grand Charm was just 1 to 3 cold damage. Oh no. Oh no. Healing. Don't need that. Maybe to sell that. Yeah. Dude. There you go, mercenary. Drink the potions. Just drink them. Don't ask questions, just drink it.
Thanks.
Not gonna need that. What is that? Siverb's shield. JP says, dude, you must love this game. It's amazing how passionate you are about items, etc. Yeah, I think this game has one of the best itemization structures in any game, and that's also why I hate seeing some of the stuff in it that's so, like, baffling. Like, it doesn't make any sense why it's in the game. I want to just, like, fix those few pieces that are left there in the itemization, you know? That's why I make videos complaining about stuff like that. It's not just me, though. Like, perfect example is, like, Tyrael's Might. That item sucks. Hey, +1 to assassin skill levels. And, see, like, this is cool. 3 to Heart of the Wolverine with mana and life. On my Monk Druid, this would have been a really nice find right here, you know? You don't need it now. But yeah, 1 to assassin skill levels. So that's cool because then I could use that and I could put that on And then I could do Burst of Speed for one more for a little while. Mm-hmm.
Impossible.
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 Impossible. What? Why? Okay. 3-socket scepter. Do you know you can make Lawbringer in a scepter? Also, did you know you can make Beast in a scepter? And if you go on max roll, it doesn't give you a Caduceus as a option to make Beast in. So a lot of people don't know about it. Ten life. I settle for the Battle Cry, 10 FHR, or simply Iron Skin rares with life and res. By settle for, you mean that's like all you find ever on those, or what? Because it's like, that seems like that's the only thing that ever rolls on those. JP says, yeah, I know I watched most of your vids, if not all of them. Fixing some issues would make this game perfect. Yeah, JP, I agree. Tax Cut says, Beast is fun, but repairing it becomes a hassle. Like for the grizzly charges, you mean, or just the durability of the weapon? If you make it into Caduceus, it's actually not too bad. I think the durability is higher on that. Because a lot of people make it in like an axe, you know, like a Berserker axe, or if they don't want the requirements, they'll make it in like a war axe or something. That guy's immune to physical. Is that me doing damage, or was that all mercenary? Oh no, we did have a little bit, didn't we? Not really. Very little. What were we hurting him with? That was all mercenary, I guess. That was hurting that guy. Cifalo Padre. Oh, they roll with level 2 stun charges on the barb helms. Yeah. Level 2 stun, right. On a barb who doesn't need the stun command. Yeah, those are just more of the things I'm talking about, where it's like it doesn't like that doesn't make sense. Why you would need the charges of the item of the skill on the character that can only, like a barb only helm has charges of a barb only skill, you know? Doesn't make sense. Like he doesn't need that. And the level is so low too, like it might make sense if the level was a lot higher, you know, like you couldn't get it like otherwise or something, you know? Like you didn't have enough points. So here's a level 20 stun, you know, or something like that. Like that would make more sense. And maybe you could only find that in hell difficulty even. Here it is. Okay. Should I go back and grab thawing potions? Probably.
Hello.
It is an honor to serve you.
Okay, 1, to Amazon skill levels. And 1 to Amazon skill levels right there. And we can make a perfect topaz, which is good. The level 1 frozen orb charges on a level 37 staff from earlier. Pointless. I know. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever why that would be on there, you know? And I'm level, like, I'm almost level 50 already, too. So that's the other thing, is like, okay, well...
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
Alright. This has some cold res and cannot be frozen. We still get slowed anyway. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I just realized. I'm going to hit this guy with these first. This has amp damage and crushing blow. Try to hit him with that first. See how that goes. We got it. Okay, now let's switch over to the Bartux. Oh, it's gone. I'm just using the... Okay, now it's slowing down, so I'll switch back to Bartux. There we go. Wow, cake, dude. Yep. He only dropped 1 town portal. He dropped 1. 1 town portal. Am I the luckiest guy ever, or what?
I shall track the prime evils to the ends of the world.
You got this, fam, says Archvile. I did. I got it. It's been gotten.
Greetings.
I prepared accordingly. Speed running strat.
Greeting, Jaren. Good day.
Ralrune. Ralrune, dude. You can craft caster amulets with those.
Welcome.
And repair armors with them. And make blood helms with them. And you can add sockets to a weapon with that and an Amrune and a perfect amethyst. Level 4 weekend charges. Three to conviction. Here we go. Level 3 charge bolt. Level 30 required. On a scepter. Explain it. Explain this one to me. Level 3 charge bolt. And it costs 325,632 gold for this item. I just think it would be really cool if things like that had scaling with them, you know? To suit the actual, like, part of the game that you're at. But yeah, level 3 charge bolt, level 30 required. Like level 3, like even the mercenary has a level 14 charge bolt. And it does 15 to 18 damage. Like it sucks, you know? I'm doing, with my Bartuk's weapon, I'm doing 1400 damage. Tankreds. So, if I put on this, what do we get? You get lifesteal, all res, attack rating. 3-piece tankreds. Alright. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to put on the skills again. 1 to skills, and then this more lifesteal. Get rid of the magic find for now. Let's see. Do you have any claws?
Hello?
That's it. There's helmets here too that have shadow disciplines on them and stuff. I don't know what level or whatever that becomes available though. Okay. Let's see. The charges, in my humble opinion, says Sifo La Padre, says the charges, in my humble opinion, may have been Blizzard North's desire to fully realize their fantasy approach without any consequence of the universal success and critique of their work. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm trying to think about it. Like, they didn't get to finish it, you mean? Or something? Like, Archvile says skills need to have a base full synergy. Or make it like 80 or 90. Archvile, I agree, man. It would be kind of cool if you could fully synergize charges somehow and CTC and stuff like that on like classes that don't have those synergy. If there was like a unique item, a rune word, a charm, like Act 6 quest, I don't know, something like Sifo La Padre says, likely not a single developer or team left on D2R, just the community manager across the whole franchise, Adam Fletcher, and with no monetization, little to zero incentive from Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but then look at like some of the other Blizzard properties though, like World of Warcraft and stuff. They'll just like come out of nowhere with like an update and like a new expansion and stuff. I know this game isn't as big as that, but I'm just saying, you know, I still just keep making noise about it just because it's like, why not? It doesn't really hurt anything. And if the only way that would ever happen is if they were like, you know what? There's like a dedicated fan base for that game, and they want a few of these little changes or whatever, like, sure. So, yeah. So that's why I keep talking about it, and I think it's just kind of interesting. There we go. Jade figurine.
A jade statue. What should I do with it?
And we got Huanins. Prevent monster heal, lightning damage, damage taken goes to mana.
Thanks.
Alright. Are we not crushing as hard now or what? Let's see. No, we're doing good. I think that one group was just kind of tough. It was just some flavor the team wanted, but didn't want to balance or rank and drop chance calculations for serious players. Yeah, like it was just like, just toss it in there to kind of like mix up the modifiers. It's a lot simpler change that what the WoW communities ask across all iterations. 20 years of debate, patches, reworks, reversions, systems. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, I'm just asking that, like, the charges scale. Like, as an example, too, like, I found a rare, like, spear-type item the other day, and it had level 5 power strike. Or no, level 5... What was it called? It was level 5... Yeah, power strike. And a level 5 power strike in the Amazon tree, all it does is add like 80 lightning damage and some attack rating to your attack. Like 80. Like 1 to 80 lightning damage to your attack. It's like having a small charm. It's like having like 4 of those little small charms in your inventory that roll like 1 to 20 lightning. You know? Level 5. And you have to be like level 50 to use it. And you're like... And it's charges. So you're like, why? Like... I get what you're saying. It's just like flavor. Like they just tossed it on there. It's just part of the like the randomness, and like if it's crappy, it's like undesirable and that. But to me, I don't know. To me, when I see the charges, I'm thinking these look like temporary. Like these look like temporary skills because there's a limited use of them. Something temporary to help you get through like something. You know, that's what it seems like their original intention was to me. But maybe you're right. It's just kind of like blah. You know, like they're just toss it on there. Like, who cares? Kind of like stamina. You know? And, you know, that could be... That's fine if that's what they thought. But yeah, was there ever a patch or iteration of this game where the charges were, like, good? You know, probably not. Oddly enough, though, there are like charges in the game that are really useful, though. You know, so it's not just like they're all bad or something. It's like some of them are really useful, like teleport charges, attract charges, lower resist charges, like enchant, and like there. Sometimes you can find like. For like low level stuff, you can find like level 10 chain lightning, and for a sorceress you can use it at like level 6 or something, you know, and it's like charges, which could be like really amazing in like a low level duel type stuff or like speed running, you know. So there are like weird use cases for stuff like that still. Spider Cavern. Yeah, I guess because I like making weird builds, you know. I'm always like, whenever I find stuff, I'm always thinking about like an item, like a build with the item. Like, oh, is there like a build I can make with this? Is there like a weird build I could do that's like all these different types of, you know, rares and magic items with all these charges on them, and it's just like not really doable, you know. It kind of bums me out. Because, like, some of the stuff is, like, so rare to find, too, you know? Just keep attacking, and everything will be fine. That blade shield's gonna come in handy, I think. Give us a little bit of AoE then. Oh, I was trying to heal him. And he died. Whoops. Great sword. I don't think these guys give experience. No, they don't. Look, did you know those little guys don't give any experience? They don't even drop anything either, I don't think. Wow, they're just... I mean, I did do Cloak of Shadows, but at first they were just standing there as if they had Cloak of Shadows on them already. We'll sell that. Kaleem's Eye. Okay. Heal. Sell. Mercenary, where are you? Trustworthy Fellow says, "Sup, Michael and chat." What's up, Trustworthy Fellow? Yeah, man. We're just doing a ladder and chilling, you know. I'm a nightmare, and we're pretty strong because we have Bartux already, and we're only level 49. I gotta check Tradery. I made a bid on... Not a bid, but, you know. Man, people are taking a while, I've noticed lately, to get back on freaking... To get back to me on trades and stuff for that. They really do take a while. Like, I'll put in something, and it'll, like, days and days will go by before they ever get back. Huanins again. Maybe we need the prevent monster heal. Maybe. I don't know. A Ral rune? Is that the only Ral rune we have? Yeah, it is. That's our only Ral rune. Atlanta says D2R is almost dead, sadly. Yeah, it's getting there. I think it's starting to get there. I went and talked to the last guy of the quest, not the first guy. Even though I've done this a bazillion times. Somehow I screwed it up. Yeah, is almost dead. I mean, like, there's still people playing it, surprisingly. Like, I'm surprisingly still... Like, on non-ladder, I was making trades still. You know? Which is just kind of wild at this point that I'm able to like I spent the last few days trading tons of items, just making game, not even using tradery, even like just making a game, with a title and people joining and trading, and I'm just like kind of blown away that people are still even do it, you know. And Trustworthy Fellow says he came to just drop a like and chill in the background. Nice, dude. Sifa La Padre, appreciating life tap charges on wands and throwing axes at the moment in real life. And throwing axes in real life? Wait. Meaning you're playing and throwing axes in the game, or you're actually throwing axes in real life? Atlantis in real life says, yeah, D2R is almost dead, sadly. Oh, that's right. I read that already. My bad. And then Nick says, single player will never die. Yeah. I know, man. Let me ask you this. Have you ever given yourself an item? Have you ever given yourself an item in single player because you found a really good item and you were like, you know what? If I were online, I could just trade this for like a burr run, so I'm just going to give myself that burr run. Good question, says Padre. Alright, Padre. Are you like a serial killer or something, dude? Okay. Spider Forest. Let's go. Nick says, I have not actually. Gotcha, man. Because I really like the trade aspect online. That's something that I just... Like, the potential of finding something and then being like, Ooh, I could get some high runes for this. You know, that's really fun. That's to me, that's like the best part of playing online. Because then I feel like I cheated. Yeah, no, I get it, man. That's why I feel like that's why I don't play single players, because I feel like I would do that to myself. I would be like, you know what? This item's worth an ist, isn't it? You know? And then I'd be like, and then I'd get like, and then I'd make myself bored, you know, if I did that. So, but maybe not. Maybe I'll change my mind about that one day. We have quite a weird assortment of gear right now with like color palette, with the green helmet, the purple pants, and the blue armor. And our claws. We look kind of crazy, you know? Dude, I've never found a good base for like a necromancer shield to make like a splendor in, you know, or something like that. Never. Great marsh. Crap, are we gonna get lost already? Get out of my way. We are one level away from Blade Shield, so that's cool. Something new to add to our arsenal. Gold find, 2 max damage. No. Forget it. Is there an enemy around? Yes, there is. No, no, no. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Oh, dang it. I was going to try to teleport to him to skip that, but oh well. Another Grand Charm. Whoa. 55 mana, 34 extra gold. That's actually kind of sweet. I mean, kind of niche use cases for that, but that's kind of cool. Isn't 40 gold the max? And for mana, what's the max mana? Is it 57? Or 59? Or is it 60? You can find some pretty dang good stuff in Nightmare difficulty, you know? Some people kind of tend to forget that, I feel like. Where it's like, Nightmare can actually give you a lot of really good stuff. Warp Grin. And Chaos Wolf the Flare. Whoa. My galley stopped attacking for a second. Gothic shield. Could it be another artisans? Nope. Amrune. Yes. Nobody over there. I was hoping I could just like dragon flight to somebody like that. I liked how the Act 3 mercenary gets out of the way most of the time. Like watch. Oh, wow. That was a terrible example. I kind of put him in a bad spot, though. But earlier, we tellied in, and then he just backed up, like, right away. Like that. But, okay. Never mind. Just forget what I said. Well, dang it. This ain't the right way. Nick says, I totally get it. It's why the game lasts so long when I'm just a solo purist. In a non-snooty way. Just a lot of fun for me. No, dude, I totally get that, man. Like I said, I kind of like, for the most part, play the game by myself. You know what I mean? Even though I'm online, I'm not really like playing with groups of people a whole lot. And I totally get the appeal of single player, and really everything you find is what you have, you know, which is pretty sweet. It changes how you play, right? It changes your decision making and stuff too. So I get it. I think it's perfectly acceptable, you know. Nothing against that at all. I could even see myself doing that eventually, you know. Yeah. Blade shield. Well, hello there. Okay, so... Alright, let's see. Okay. Now we can, like, just stand there. And stuff can die. Blade shield does 400 to 700 damage right now. Oh, wow. Dang, dude. And now you have the hardcore bug too, says Nick. Yeah. Dude, see, I've never got into that because I'm always, like, I'm making builds all the time. And if I, like, died and lost, like, some really, like, off-meta character with all this niche gear, I'd be like, no! You know? Dude, let's see how Blade Shield does. Oh, was that me? Let's see. I just want to stand here. Dude, I'm just standing here. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. This is going to be good. And it's going to be really good because my Shadow Killer is indestructible. that I have that I traded for already. So it won't take away durability on the weapon, you know. Flare jungle. Blade Shield gives Telestomp a new meaning. Yeah, it sure does. It's pretty cool. I'm really liking it. My build that had the 73% lifesteal on it with Blade Shield was pretty cool. And I'm thinking, you know, I can try to keep my lifesteal up for that purpose with this too, but I'm not going to go for 73% obviously, but But I mean, like, we could craft stuff like blood boots, blood belt. Where you going, man? There you go. Level 1 terror charges. There's another one. There's another one. Look. Necromancer only. Level 1 terror charges. Gotta be level 36 to use it, though. Okay? Like... What? Dude, they're like really going after my mercenary there. Okay. Sweet, dude. And we get static on when we telly in like that. He does static field, I think. Poison Shrine. Perfect timing. Blade Shield with the Bone Necro Armor. Yeah, that sounds cool. I hope they don't override each other. Would they override, do you think? It's actually a really good idea to use that. You know what does override, though, I found out? Is, you know the chilling armor on that proc from Fortitude? That overrides the bone armor. You can't have both at the same time. But yeah, I think that should work, right? You should be able to proc a bone armor with a bone rune word. I mean, it won't be synergized, so it'll only absorb like probably like 180 damage or something like that. If I had to guess off the top of my head. But if it continually recasts though, then yeah, it can be helpful. Forget that I have Cloak of Shadows sometimes. There we go. Dude, we're just crushing right now with this. Yeah, we seem very strong. We seem very strong. Lock chest, no problem for us. Okay, so yeah, Blade Shield was definitely a good call here. It's pretty sweet. Oh, man. Experience Shrine. Get out of my way. You little flare. Oh, yes. Is it in here? Does this look kind of like... Waypoint. Okay. That's something. 110. Okay. I think, says tax cut. Nick says... Sorry, Nick, this is a while ago, but Nick says, I wouldn't in your situation either unless you run out of builds. Then I'd do live stream runs of off-meta hardcore builds for fun. See how far you can take them, so also found endless fun and challenge. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, that would make sense. That would make sense to do something like that. Hardcore, off-meta, solo self-found. Yeah, on single player. Yeah, that makes sense to do on single player for sure. But yeah, like... like, imagine I had my, like, you know, frozen Death Knight Necromancer. All the facets and the perfect night wings and all that stuff. And just like, whoops, a quill rat. I hit him and it killed me. I didn't have life tap on and now I lost it all. Be a little bit annoying. Dude, we're too good. Look at us. We're too good. Guy's stone skin. This guy's extra strong, but now he's extra dead. Wrist spike. Hang on a second. Could it have some skills on it? 20% increase attack speed. Oh man, that was sick. The dragon flight in with the blade shield just smacking things. In the mercenary. Whoa! Artisan's assault helmet of bashing. Natural resistance, increased speed, find item, 3 sockets, and level 5 bash charges? What? Why couldn't that be of, you know, frost shield? So you can have a cool blue color. Jared's stone. Your stone sucks, Jared. Okay, 1 to firewall? Really? Tax Cut says, file save just in case. There's no shame in saving single-player hardcore characters. Yanni says, do you level your characters off meta too? Or do you play normally until you get the items you need first and respec into it? The answer is both. So, like the poison Amazon, multi-shot Amazon that I have, the toxic one, that character was leveled from start to finish all the way to level 93 using only poison. And I did have parts where she used different bows, though. At one point, I used a Faith bow. At one point, I used a Venom rune word bow. At one point, I used a Rip Hook because it has open wounds and lifesteal, and it's really fast. I used Insight. Like, I used a bunch of different bows on her throughout the playthrough, and I on the channel on the Toxic Amazon playlist, I even have gameplay showing the types of stuff I was using. It's not exactly, but it's like similar. The types of stuff I was using to level that character. And on that playlist, there's level 1 all the way to level 21 doing a Toxic Amazon. You have to get the gear first, though, to start the character that way. Because you need a bunch of like poison charms and jewels and stuff and like emeralds and things like that, so that you can actually like make gear for the character to be that class the entire playthrough. So I did do that, and I did that like before I ever had a YouTube channel about D2, you know? And then the very first video ever of the Toxic Multi-Shot Amazon that's on that playlist is the first time I think I introduced it. And now she's level 93. The other character that I showed, the Frozen Death Knight, that I showed this morning, that character has used tokens multiple times and has been several different things on the channel. And he's level 92 Necromancer, so. But yeah, he's been several things. Like that character was leveled as your typical summon corpse explosion Necromancer, you know. And then once he got to like 90, or no, I think I got to like 92 as that with him, and then I just respec'd into different builds. Yeah. So yeah, Yanni, it's both. The answer is both. There is the one that I leveled as an elemental character as well. It was Stormgloat, who was a barbarian that used frenzy, and he was a character I started on ladder, and I leveled him from start to finish as a character that uses like elemental charms and weapons with elemental damage on them and stuff, and like lots of crushing blow to kind of make up for that, you know. That character is called, if on the channel you can see him through several different iterations, but the first one was Frenzy Storm Barbarian. If you look that up on my channel, you can see that character was a ladder character, and he used, and that's a barbarian that uses tons of lightning damage. So yeah, and that's kind of like how I like to play some of these characters. I like to find all this like gear and stuff, and then level them as the class, you know, and have all the gear kind of ready for them. But on ladder, here on ladder on stream, we start the ladder as an off-meta character and go for it, like right here on the ladder. Like we don't have, the only thing that I do get is like some people will donate like some stuff. Like somebody gave me this Bartux. Somebody gave me the Silks of the Victor, you know? So, yeah. This is actually going faster, I think, this build, than my Monk Druid did. I did Monk Druid from start to finish, and that was pretty tough, actually, for some parts of that. Like, we had a really hard time trying to kill Bale with that, on normal with that. So, yeah, there were some rough points with the Monk Druid. Like, not having all the gear ready was tough. On my channel, the Monk Druid, he was actually a Shockwave Druid, but then they nerfed Shockwave into Dust, and so I respect that level 92 Druid that I had into the Monk Druid, the first version of that you see on the channel. Ort Rune and Flawless Ruby. Nice. So yeah. Lengthy answer. But yes. Both and is the answer. Both slash and. Yanni says, cool. Oh, my blade shield ran out. That's why. I was gonna say. I don't know what happened. There we go. A circlet. 12 to all res. Here you go, mercenary.
I'll put that to good use.
12 all res. To add on to your all res. You're doing really good with that. Wow. These guys have might. Flame Call the Witch is a pack of fleas? The swarm has a name. Zacharamite? I don't know if I've ever read that out loud before. The name of that enemy. Faithful? Faithful. Okay. Fanaticism, really? Okay. Remember when everyone used to say, get some? Ruined Temple. Perfect. Let's go back really quick. Mechanics armor. 35 to attack rating. Gosh, look at my freaking inventory. Just maxed out already. Whoops, I just knocked over my microphone. I had like an itch on my face and knocked over the whole microphone. Half freeze duration. Artisan's Dragon Shield of Thawing. Darn. Too bad they didn't have a cooler mod on it. Like Nova Shield or something. Okay. Natalia's here. She disappears at some point. So-
capable of dealing with the three and their minions as you.
Wasn't this like character Natalia in the game even before the expansion? And then you can get her like set, you know? But that's not what she looks like, you know? See, like, see how she has like different armor, like, and a cape and everything, and only one claw. It would be cool if there were armor sets like that in the game, or if there was another mercenary that looked like that or something. Curious Bazaar. Bizarre. How bizarre. Okay, yikes. Oh yeah. Cloak of Shadows really came in handy there, so we didn't get overwhelmed. 2 sockets, 1 to barb skills. Why doesn't that work? Get out here. Get out here now. Alright, rune sword. No. I've got the tome. Healing. Healing for you. So, do we need anything else? Like a Shadow Warrior? Venom? Keep maxing Blade Shield? So it's 10% damage per level for the other ones. Let's see. If we're level 51, like we're reasonably maybe get like 39, 40 more levels, right? So that means you can max out like 2 more things. I guess I'll just put it into Blade Shield for now. Okay. The upper Cuirass. There we go. We're right in the middle of all these guys. Foul bang. So nice that I can open the unlock chest whenever I want. So cool. I don't even carry keys on most of my characters. I just can't be bothered, you know. So it's really nice that I get to just open them whenever I want with this character. Alright, I guess I'll get this waypoint. Just realized too that like plague on the mercenary would be with dragonflight is not a bad way to get lower resist to proc, you know, with an assassin. Okay. Trav. Let's see how Trav goes. Even though I don't have the other pieces yet that I need, I'm just gonna see how it goes killing them. Oh, mercenary's dead. Dude. Cloak of Shadows works on the council. Look at this.
Dark magic heals dispelled.
Wow. I did not realize Cloak of Shadows is that good. Like, it's that good? Like, really? It even works on Trav? 3 to Shockwave, 3 to Direwolf, 1 to Tornado, 15 energy. What's this cask? You can make a blood helmet with this cask. Should I try that? I don't know. That might be a dumb idea. Might be a waste. Let's try it. Lower level Cloak of Shadows seems better too because the reset is shorter for positioning. Huh. Yeah, so it's like good not to put points in it. That's kind of funny. Zalek says, good to see you back streaming D2R again. How's the stomach pain? Almost gone yet? Yeah, people were asking earlier, Zalg. I'm doing a lot better. I'm really tired, and my shoulder's killing me from something. I don't know. It was like the way that it was like outstretched during my surgery or something, but now my inside of my shoulder's messed up, so I have to fix that now. So yeah, I'd mentioned I spoke about it at length earlier. That's why I'm giving you the short answer. But overall, okay. I had an appointment today. The scars, like where they did the surgery, I have like three like stab wounds on my belly. Basically, they're healing up good. My stomach still spasms sometimes though, and it's weak, but it's not bad. I'm starting to feel better. Nick says Gloom, Runeword, and Huanen's chest on a Merc are so underrated. Dim vision or static chance. Yeah, Nick, actually, the Huanen's chest piece, I did use that on one of my iterations of Toxic Multi-Shot Amazon. I had a build where I was using Act 5 Mercenary, Huanen's chest piece, Crescent Moon Phase Blade, Lawbringer Phase Blade, and his helmet was... what was it? I don't know. Can't remember what the helmet was now. It doesn't matter, but it was... It's gonna bother me now. I don't remember what the helmet was. But basically that's what the setup was, so that he could proc Static field. Oh, it was G-Face. It was G-Face for Crushing Blow. Because the static field and the Crushing Blow didn't really interrupt all my poison damage that much, you know? And it actually helped me out a lot on some stronger enemies. And we don't have the runes yet, or the jewels yet, so forget it. Crowd control master. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. I definitely like that. The gloom too sounds cool. I don't know if I've ever made gloom, honestly. Gloom. You said it's got the dim vision. I know of it, of course. I can't remember the other stats. I'm gonna look it up. So, yeah, the dim vision when struck, hit recovery, defense, strength, 45 all res, half freeze, damage taken goes to mana, a foul, and a pull. Yeah, not bad. %15 is a great chance for melee characters or mercs. Yeah, that actually is a good chance when struck. I wish on the Snow Clash, that Blizzard level that I had on my off-meta build today, I wish that was like 10 or 12 or 15. It doesn't go off that often at 5%, you know? Mercenary. I need you back.
Good evening.
Terror charges. Okay. So, Trav was not difficult at all, man. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, though. We didn't get the other parts. Oh, I guess I'm going to try to find the Flare Dungeon really quick because we have most of the map already. So it seems like not a bad idea to try to find it now. You know? Great. It's not going to be over this way. Yeah. Crap. Cashew says, oh, hi, or are you saying ahoy? What's up, Cashews? Are you saying ahoy? Like ahoy, matey? Like that? Or are you saying it like Dave Landau? Like, ahoy? I don't know if you know who that is. He's a comedian. Shoot. Is there an enemy over here? No. LOL. Just oh hi. Oh. Well. Well, you spelled it OHAI exclamation point. So from over here, it looks a little different. Padre says hi, but more kawaii. Yeah. Kawaii. Oh my gosh, dude, the jungle. That was cool. Is it over here? Wait, there's a space and a torch and a path and a pillar and a chest and a winged nightmare and a flare. All right. Here we go. We're back on track. Might as well grab this, I guess. And a Shale Rune.
What a delicious.
That might come in handy.
I should consult Ormus.
Alright. I put that as my greeting for everything and nobody has ever questioned it. So I haven't given it that much thought till literally now, lol. Okay, well, you just gotta watch your spelling around me, alright? I'm gonna call it out. Alright? I'm gonna call out that spelling, okay? Mercenary is gonna get killed here. Don't die. I used 3 potions on him. And he still died. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe he did that to me. 3 potions, mercenary, and you died anyway. 3 potions in this economy? And it's not the price of the potions that I'm talking about. It's reviving him that costs a lot, you know? Alright, Wristblade. Could it have skills? Nope. Okay. Look at me just stand here. Dude, the sound effects are so good for those little guys. Like when he's like... I can't even do it. The... Whatever the hell that is. When they die. Are they supposed to be like children? Or just like, I don't know. Like, what are they? They're just some kind of dwarf-like, goblin-like creature, I guess. Thought they maybe they were some demon babies, you know, some demon babies. There might be some demon-possessed babies. Padre says, I've always wondered if anyone tested if assassins' katars have higher % chance to roll with triple durability. Like a failed unique roll, you mean? Because there aren't that many uniques for those? Is that what you're saying? Alright, everybody calm down. With Cloak of Shadows. Alright, everybody, just remember, you're now under the Cloak of Shadows. You have no worries. There's no one trying to kill you. There's no one trying to slice and dice you into a million pieces with some claws. There's that assassin running around murdering your friends isn't really there. Alright? You don't see her coming. You have no idea who that is, but they're not your enemy, they're your friend. Remember. That's what happens when you have Cloak of Shadows on you, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Everyone just be quiet. Shh. Quiet. Okay, look at that. Look at that. And then we just quietly just walk right into the 3rd level of the dungeon. It's beautiful. Padre says, I got a lot with 165 plus durability compared to like a War Axe with 26. Yeah, it sounds like a failed unique roll, you know? Like they were supposed to roll unique, but there isn't one. So it rolled magic or whatever. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, like this Bartux has 69 durability, and so does this Mage Killer Blade Talon. Yeah, that's cool, man. Those Dragonflight moves feel pretty good with Blade Shield on. Pretty good. It was blue. Well, it's got to be over here. There's really nowhere else to go, right? Blade Shield is sick. It's a nice bow made out of cedar. Wow, look at that bow. Really good wood there, cedar. Okay. Kalim's brain. Okay. Got the brain. Dude, your magic ring sucks.
No.
Oh, we're spending all our money on you, dude. Nova. Level 4 Nova on strike. It sucks. And level 3 Chain Lightning on attack. See, like, those need... There needs to be something that's like... You know, some kind of like... Okay, don't hate me for saying this, but some kind of like Paragon system or something that allows you to like synergize CTCs and charges or something. Just so that stuff like this could just be fun. Like, you know? Or if it's scaled a little better. Even a level 20 Chain Lightning on attack that's on Infinity with the negative enemy res and conviction and all this stuff only is doing like 500 damage or something. You know? Like, still. I just want to see my brain, the way I think of builds, I'm like, I see this kind of stuff and I'm like, it would be cool to have an assassin using those, you know, casting Chain Lightning and Nova with like Dragon Claws, and that to me sounds really cool. And I know there's like, you know, Claws of Thunder, I know that, but it would just be cool if those kind of things, you could get that kind of stuff. Okay. I know, I'm just repeating myself. But, you know, that's what I think about when I see those items. Shale Rune. Is this our first Shale Rune? I think it is. Yeah. Here's the brain and the eye. Our nice little collection of body parts. All right. Upper Curast and sewers should be around here, right? Ooh, what are you? You're a special dude. Yeah. Take that. Here's a sewer. Okay. That was sweet. Okay. Let me think. Do I need any... like, anything else? 1-point wonders. There's Tiger Strike. I know that would make me stronger, but I don't really need it right now. There's the Shadow Master. There's Venom. Venom would add to my Blade Shield as well. And it would be level, like, 9 right away. Let's get 1 into Venom. Or no, it wouldn't be 9. It would be 6. My bad. So let me get... I'll get 1 into Venom and just see if that... Oh my gosh, dude, I'm stuck. Dude, look at... Look at... I Dragon Flight on here because the enemies were on here. And I can't get off now. That's so funny. I have to go to town. That's so funny, dude. Whoops. Upper. That's really funny. Let's try this side. I'm still laughing about getting stuck on that platform. Pod races can't say I've ever done that. Get stuck in the tombs Act 2 a lot though. You get stuck in the tombs? Why? Is there a... do you teleport onto something there, or what do you mean? I'm gonna have to check over here just in case. What if there's a pathway right there? Okay, there. No. At least we have peace of mind. Oh god, did I do it again? Oh no, good. Whew. Avenger card. I want to see the skills. 3 to War Cry. Yeah. I'm not making a Singer Barb, so... Although I love that build. I think Singer Barb is such a cool build. I have made one before. Never showed it on the channel, because I respect him to other stuff. Plus, like, Double Billy does lots of Singer Barb stuff, so it's kind of like I didn't really see the reason to showcase a Singer Barb. It's off meta, but it's like everybody's known about that build for so long. So I wouldn't do a video about it, I don't think, you know, unless I just felt like playing one or something. Alrighty. Gold in a rat's nest. That's probably never happened. Here we go. Okay. Amulet. 30 attack rating with light radius. Immune to lightning and immune to cold, man. I'm getting into immunities already here. Kaleem's heart.
Good to see you.
The rooms and temples. The poppable piles. Padre, that was Nick. Nick, what are you referring to? Sorry. You're saying those rooms in the temples that you can get stuck in? I've never been stuck in there before. Then Padre says, just even running near those rat nest burial rack things with items on the ground bug the hitbox. Oh. Yeah, the rat's nest, that's what I mean. I see what you're saying. Okay. Cashews. I love Singer, but the mana consumption is insane. I wouldn't mind it otherwise, really. Yeah, that's just one of the places you get stuck, the rat piles. Yeah, thanks, Nick. I was starting to piece it together. Yeah, cashews. I think the mana consumption problem is a fun issue to solve for the build, though. I think it's kind of cool. Because then, like, just gear with mana on it is, like, huge, you know? And insight is huge. Rune word, you know? Battle orders is huge. It's fun. I think it's fun. A fun build to make. And it's a fun one to, like, solve, you know? There's nobody here. Bam. Smack that. And go. A gem shrine. Hold up. Perfect. Amethyst. Okay, let's check. Does anybody want to trade with me on Tradery? Let's see. Nope. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're all playing Diablo 4. Which had a fireside chat. and is having a PTR. Do you remember those days when we used to have PTR? Man, PTR was glorious, wasn't it? Just the excitement of change. And they were going to take our feedback before they made anything permanent. Wow. Incredible. Yikes. A jewel. Attacker takes damage of 3? Not great. Oh my goodness, dude. We are like... Oh, we're getting hurt by a lot there, and then leeching back tons on top of it. Okay. Are you even doing... Yeah. I guess you're doing something. I don't know. Our mercenary is falling off a little bit. I need to get him, like, some better gear. Eldrune. Sure.
I am overburdened.
Superior Partisan. 3 sockets. No. Level 2. Dang it, I just grabbed a shrine on accident. I just overrode my experience shrine. Maulers. Elite Maulers. Bane, bro. Brow, I mean. A battle belt. And that would have been a cool find if that would have rolled unique. Probably would have used it just so that I could have the blizzard proc for fun, you know? Although I'd lose a lot of attack speed and lifesteal from my Saigons. Although I could get rid of the belt. I could just use the boots from Saigons and then replace the belt with something else. That would be nice. That would probably be good. Waypoint. That's good. We need that. Whoa. I'm thinking for Mephisto, I switch to my Rattle Cage and my Strength rune word and obliterate him with Crushing Blow. Alright. So many of these dudes. No, no, no. Here we go. Somebody I can leech from. Dude, sick. You can't really tell from watching, but the feeling of the blade shield hitting after the Dragonflight telestomp is really good. It plays really well. And there's a nice satisfying sound effect that goes along to show the impact and stuff. It just, the timing of it just works. Like, they did a good job on that. Oh! You know what doesn't work, though? Is that. Is killing yourself on a freaking doll. Okay. Revive. Kill Mephisto. And then I think I will call it after that. That's my goal right now, is just to kill Mephisto. Waypoint, we got the waypoint. So let's go. Can you get him? Let's see. I just want to see how he can do. He's kind of slow. Like, this is how long it's taken him. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, boy. Yeah. I didn't think Mercenary was going to make it. Dude, get away.
I can't carry anymore.
Guy's stone skin. Grief burn. The quick stone skin and spectral hit. Undead. Okay. Level 3. Ash Maul. Okay, buddy, you're gone. Here we go. Dude, freaking Cloak Shadows is crazy. So good. Venom. Let's see. $155 poison damage for Venom right now. It's something right now. Oh, wait. I said I wanted to grab... I wanted to grab this. And... there we go. Yeah. How does 50% crushing blow feel? Huh? Feels good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah.
Mephisto, you were no match for me.
Okay, let's see. 100% damage. 38 to 80. Very fast attack speed. I guess that's better. Gnarled Staff. 1 to Sorcerer Skills. 20% faster cast. 2 to Cold Mastery. 1 to Blizzard. 2 to Blaze. On a Gnarled Staff. Damage taken goes to mana. I guess we'll sell that. Padre says, my decade-plus older core with a GTX 1650 can't handle online D2R or even certain effects offline like the Druid's Creepers or stacking procs. Mosaic would never reach 10 frames per second.
Found the temple of the Zakarum in the deepest recesses of the...
Yeah. I have a really nice PC, and my game crashes for D2R if I stick around killing Shank when all the like meteors and fireballs come down, you know? If I stand there, my game will crash every time. Nick says, I'm playing right now with Creeper and it slows my frames big time. Everything else works fine for me. But I don't know. Should I keep spending the money on that? Probably not.
Impossible.
Impossible. Impossible. 1 strength. I don't really need that. Let's see. 2 to 3 cold damage. I mean, it's not really necessary. Just get rid of it. We'll keep the life and the res. The 50 poison damage over 6 seconds. That's good. The lightning res is good. The mana's okay to have. Fire res is good. Lightning res is good. Dexterity and magic find. Yeah. Guess I'll keep those ones. Do I have any? No. Level 78 for Shadow Killer. Cool item. Ethereal, indestructible, freezes target, 12 mana per kill, minus 25 to target defense. Max enhanced damage on this is 220, this is 219. And 33% chance to cast level 8 Frost Nova on strike. 172 to 200 damage. Pretty cool weapon. Alright, I'm going for a little bit more crushing blow now.
What do you need?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? 3 Cobra Strike, 2 lightning sentry, 1 wake of inferno. And never mind.
What do you need?
What's this? 2 to shadow disciplines, repairs durability. I will buy that. Okay. So now on swap. Although this is 2 to assassin, but whatever. So now on swap though, at least I can have all these things. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep the amp damage one in the stash just in case. Might need amp damage at some point, you know, in case I get to an area that's really giving me a hard time. Attack rating, I'll keep that there just in case I ever need attack rating really bad, I guess. Which seems like it'll be alright.
Not here.
There we go. Guy backed up into his buddy. There we go. Mercenary is having a hard time lately. He seems to be dying a lot more. I might have to switch. Rejuve. Let's see. Healing. Healing. Fort rune. Okay, so we definitely have fallen off a little bit. Like, it feels like we're still doing fine, but now I feel like I've caught up to like where my gear is supposed to be, kind of. Alright, so now I'm noticing, like, without the mana steal from the Silk Weaves, I'm starting to run out of mana a lot more, so I might have to put that back on, actually. Yeah. Could just be these enemies, though, that are draining in the mana, I guess. Okay, so let me go back. I just wanted to see what it was like out there. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this back on, actually. Repair. Ooh. Defiance mod. I wonder if the helmets can spawn yet that roll shadow disciplines on them. You can. sometimes get crowns and masks and stuff like that. And like great helms with shadow disciplines. Okay. Alright. Creeper slows the FPS. Padre says Shank still crashes the game. Padre says, oh, a Silks of the Victor. Have never, ever gotten that in my life. Sounds like you're being sarcastic. Nick, AMD Ryzen 5 3600 here. Nothing special. I gotta be honest, guys. I don't know what's in my computer. My brother's a computer programmer, and I told him I wanted a game. I wanted a PC that was good, and he was like, "Here, get this one." And I was like, "Okay." I bought it. It's Alienware, and I was like, "Okay, I'll get that one. Sounds good." It was on sale too. He was like, "This one's on sale right now, and it's really good." And I was like, "All right, I'll get that one." You've never gotten it? Or Heavenly Garb? Oh, really, dude? I found this a million times. If you play a lot of characters, I feel like you'll get those kind of items a lot. So, alright, dudes. I think I'm going to call it there. Do we have any cool finds? We found 2 to Shadow Disciplines in the shop. 1 to Assassin Skills Amulet. And we did get this nice mana and gold find charm. 55 mana, 34% gold find. And a 30% to lightning res charm. So that was good. And we did get 10 to life small charm. So, and then what else? Was there anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I found this off stream. 15% increased attack speed. I might need that to hit a breakpoint, you know? Depending on what we're using. And I'm just kind of... We're just trying to level now. This is 3 to martial arts. Probably should use that. Anyway, I should probably... Because I need to get to... Let's see. We're 53, so... We're kind of a ways off from this Shadow Killer here, but that's okay. And then we might have to switch the Mercenary and have him go this Partisan with Insight with this Ethereal Crown of Thieves and maybe 2 Throw or Dark Glow, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't have... Like, I would have to go run Countess or something and get Spirit and Lore Helm, I think, for this guy. That would probably help him survive. I don't know if it's worth it. He just might not be at a good level for this, like, stage of the game. Like, you know... And without, like, a Shadow Master to aggro, he seems to be getting hit a lot. So, yeah. I was also just thinking, like, more endgame stuff, you know? Maybe Metal Grid would be really cool to get. And something that wouldn't be too expensive for that, but would still be have like, a lot of utility, would be a Lawbringer. Like, if I made a Lawbringer... Iron Golem. That might be pretty sweet. Thing is I don't know if he'll survive without me making CTA, you know? So it might be lost. It would be kind of a bummer to lose that, even though it wouldn't be that expensive, but it's just something I was thinking about. Might be kind of cool to have something like that. I could do Act 2 Mercenary then with insight, cure, and prayer to make sure that we keep our life up for the golem then. You know, that wouldn't be a bad move. So, anyway, just final thoughts about where to take the build, I guess. I think our dude looks kind of sweet, actually. The helmet could look a little cooler with, you know, but it's not bad. It's all right. And Nick says, great stream. See you later. See you later, Nick. Thanks. Alex says, I'll donate an ohm if you want to make the Chaos Claw and have a base for it. I mean, dude, that would be cool. I just have nothing else right now. I don't have a single good base or anything, and those can be really hard to come by. You know? So, I will gladly accept an ohm if you want to give me that. But we can wait on that, too, at the same time, you know, because... I don't know what I'll have at the time. So, like, we'll have to just see, I guess, where I end up. I don't want to take it from you and then not get to use it in, like, a timely fashion, you know? So, when you stream next, I'll maybe try and make the claw for you. Oh. Well, I don't know, man. Let's see, because I kind of want to see... Like, I do kind of want to see what I can kind of get my hands on, like, you know, but, like, that I was thinking that something like that would come much later, too, because I wasn't planning on being able to get that right away. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe we talk about it again. I do kind of want to just see, like, where I can get and what I can get my hands on and how functional I can get the build, you know, without just being given certain things. Because the thing is, with the Chaos Rune Word using, like it's definitely strong, and it's got the magic damage and everything. Like, it would definitely make my guy stronger, even with just how I'm using it. But the Whirlwind, too, though, like, without having, like, really good charms and stuff, I feel like it's just not going to be... It's going to be kind of lackluster, you know? Like, I'm not going to be able to, like, use the Whirlwind aspect of it. Zog, you saying, yeah, if you want Solo Self Found, that makes complete sense. It's not that I haven't, like, I've taken, like, people gave me, like, this, the Bartux, but here's the thing is, like, Bartux goes for a perfect Amethyst on Tradery right now. You know? But yeah, so anyway, we can talk about it again later, though. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes either right now. I want to see how far I can get before I take a Chaos Rune Word. Padre says, GG, get your rest and dress your wounds and get plenty of H2O. I have high quality H2O, actually, Padre. I have a reverse osmosis machine on my kitchen counter, and that gives me water without fluoride or chlorine in it. Yeah. And I have Celtic salt to remineralize. So I will get some high quality H2O. Alright? One creative nickname says dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah. Okay, nerd. Okay, nerd. No, I'm just kidding, dude. And Padre says, oh, very fancy and likely necessary. Oh, he's talking. I thought you were talking about him saying dihydrogen monoxide. And likely necessary. Yeah. Highly recommend that. Just for anybody listening still. Your water has fluoride in it if you live in America. And it's not. And us in New Zealand are the only countries left that do that. It's not good. It's a neurotoxin. It's been linked to bone cancer in children and prostate cancer and breast cancer because fluoride competes for iodine in your body. And when you don't have iodine, it causes those kinds of things. Also, hypothyroidism. I actually have an appointment next week to get my iodine levels tested to see if I'm deficient. I likely am, because pretty much 97% of America is. So, on that note, high quality water, get your iodine tested, and I'll see you dudes later.